What's up, guys? With the bike build finally done, I thought I'd give you guys a full overview of what's been done to this bike. Started out as a 2008 Electra Glide, stripped it down to a street glide, and I called it the Frankenstein build for a reason, because some of these parts were not meant for 2008 Electra Glide, but with some great minds, made them fit and has turned this bike into a handling machine. Starting with handling, I'm running Geezer Engineering suspension. On the rear, I got 13-inch remote reservoir shocks. Soften the shocks up on the long straightaways, turn the knob and stiffen it back up for the twisties. On the front, I converted it from 41 to 49 millimeter forks. And let me tell you guys, that is a huge game changer on these big, heavy bikes. So if you have a 13 and older touring model, I highly recommend doing the swap from 41 to 49. To make that possible, I have Geezer Engineering triple trees, and that has been an absolute game changer, making this bike handle so much better with the bigger internals. To make the bike handle better at higher speeds, I swapped over from a 16-inch wheel to a 19 and have the matching wheel from Geezer Engineering on the rear. Now, the rear wheel was meant for a 2009 and up touring model, so I had to make major changes to the swing arm to fit a 2008 frame. So a 2009 swing arm was cut and re-welded to fit this frame, allowing me to run a wider wheel. And let me tell you, from the suspension to the wheels has made this bike handle so much better. And to be able to run that wider tire on the rear fender had to be swapped out to Geezer Engineering to allow for a 180 rear tire on the rear of this thing, just making it handle all the way around from the suspension to the wheels. It is a complete game changer. Besides making her handle, I got to be able to stop her. So on the front, I got 14-inch brake rotors from Geezer Engineering, Brembo brakes, and on the rear, I got a radial brake setup, PM mounting bracket, Tokiko brake, and all stainless steel brake lines, giving me plenty of stopping power on this big, heavy bike. Now, to get this big bike moving, I have highly modified this engine, going from a 103 to a 106, 89cc heads from S&S, HPI 58 millimeter throttle body with 5.3 injectors, 585 cams from S&S and S&S oil pump, paired with a TBR shorty exhaust, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Did the blue accent bolt kit from Santoro Fabworks. Absolutely amazing setup. Bulletproof, the primary, I put it in a 32 tooth comp from Dark Horse, a Trask clutch basket, aim pressure plate, put all that power to the rear wheel, as well as a chain kit conversion from Geezer Engineering. So that way all that power is going to the rear wheel. It did change the gearing on the bike, giving me more acceleration, a little less top end, but this thing scoots with that engine and those gearing changes done to the bike. With traveling on, she's got to have some comfort, so I got a Saddlemen step-up seat, locks me in place and doesn't push my legs out, being more narrow in the front. Original garage motor risers with an 8.5-inch pull bag. Bitwell high bend bars, puts my arm positioning exactly where it needs to be. And with the Flow Moto breakaway levers, I can adjust these levers exactly where I need to be for my reach. Floorboards have been changed out as well. The Flow Moto, locking my feet in position with the cleats on them, so I don't have to worry about my feet slipping. For my long rides, I gotta be able to hear my tunes. So I have Hog Tune speakers all over the bike, 6x9 speakers in the saddlebags, 5.5 in the fairing, tweeter pod on top, paired with 2 amps and a Rockford Fosgate radio, and I can hear those tunes in my full face helmet, rocking 80 miles an hour down the road, making those long rides just that more enjoyable. So that way I can cover 500-mile days, especially with all the comfort that is on this bike. Lastly, I gotta see and be seen on the road, so I got a Hogwarts Silver Tooth Performance headlight and pair of Geezer Engineering cowbells, puts it light exactly where I need it so I can see down the road and not outrun my light, so I can see straight and out to the sides with those cowbells and the Hogwarts Silver Tooth Performance headlight. On top, I have a custom dynamics trim light, So that way it's adding more lighting up top as a marker light and turn signals, so people can't tell me they cannot tell where I'm turning, especially on the front. On the rear of the bike, all I have is custom dynamics saddlebag lights, which act as my run, brake, and turn signals. With the smart triple play, it allows it to blink and get drivers' attention. That is all the lighting I have on the rear of this bike, because with the Geezer Engineering rear fender, it did not have a spot for a center tail light. So I needed something bright on the rear of this bike and to catch people's attention when I'm stopping and turning. But there you have it, guys. My 2008 Street Glide, and all the paintwork was done by me. But I'm excited about putting this thing on the road and putting miles down on her. She is an awesome build. But think about hitting that subscribe button, notification bell, and if you like this video, hit that like button for me, and I'll see you guys next time.